What's up? How is everybody doing?
Hope you're doing well. How you doing, Adri?
I am okay. I had a wild weekend, guys. I told you I was going to go all out, and baby girl just did the most. I kind of almost don't have my voice completely back yet. My new thing is losing my voice when I go out.
That's weird.
Am I screaming? What's happening? I don't know. But yeah, I'm feeling a little hoarse. I'm feeling a little run down. Thank God I worked from home today because I got to sleep in and just catch up on rest. And I'm coming back.
Great.
But, I had a great weekend. How were you doing?
I'm doing well. I had a nice weekend too, a little long holiday weekend. And I'm the type of person that, my sleeping schedule is pretty set at this point. I wake up early. And after I went out on Labor Day, I woke up at 1 p.m. And then I slept for half the day more. So I don't know what I did. I had my whole leg sore after that. I don't know what happened, but it was obviously a good time.
Yesterday, I could barely walk. I felt like I had been run over by a train.
I'm dead.
I went way too hard this weekend. The sun beat me home.
Yeah. Is Labor Day a going out holiday? Because I don't remember ever going out on Labor Day.
I feel like it's a turn-up holiday. Okay. It's the end of summer. It's the mark of the end of summer. So you're kind of going out with a bang.
Yeah.
All white parties.
Yeah.
That kind of vibe. Barbecues. So yeah, it's a go-out weekend.
This is my last week of summer activities, and then I'm planning my Halloween costume. And I'm having a Harry Potter marathon because it's Halloween. And usually Halloween for me starts September 1st. I need the whole month and the next month to get into Halloween. But I'm enjoying summer still.
I'm loving summer. Yeah. I'm just having way too much fun. And I guess that leads me to my quote. And it's from Sex and the City, my favorite girl, Samantha Jones. And she says, if you're single, the world is your smorgasbord. And that's just how I'm feeling. Me and the mengs were getting along. I was getting pulled up on, hollered at. Getting into it.
Yeah. Yeah, get into it.
And, I just feel like I'm still in that hot girl summer vibe, I think, because I'm just I'm feeling flirty, 30 and thriving right now. Yes. And that's just my vibe that I'm on. And to me, it's we don't really have a winter or a fall. So there's no end to summer. The vibes are still going to be right because we live in Miami. And it's just I can continue to go out and wear no clothes.
But to me, summer is a mindset, Summer is
oh, for sure,
day drinking and going on the boat. I mean, people, of course, go on boats in December, right before Christmas, but it's a mindset.
It is a mindset. I'm not in the fall mindset. I'm still in go mode, I think.
Yeah.
I've just been having way too much fun.
I feel you.
Yeah. So that's where I'm at.
Okay. Love that for you. My quote this week is actually a Halloween quote. We can get a little bit into the spirit.
Okay.
And it's from Hocus Pocus.
It's way too early in the year for this. I cannot. We don't have a real fall.
No, it's Halloween already. Next week for me is Halloween. I'm gonna watch a Harry Potter movie every weekend to lead up to Halloween.
Okay, sis.
Anyways, it's by Winifred Sanderson, and she says, "Goodbye, cruel world." And that's my quote this week because I'm going on vacation.
Hey, it's lit.
Yes, goodbye, Miami. I'm going 90 miles away.
Okay, that's gonna be fun.
Yes.
Are you afraid of your vacation? Are you gonna tell the people what you're doing?
No. I mean, okay, you said it, so I guess now I have to say it, but I'm going on a cruise, and if you know me, you know that I'm not a fan of cruises. I've never wanted to go.
She's afraid of the boat.
I'm not afraid of the boat. I'm afraid of being stuck on the boat. And I never wanted to go on a cruise. My friends would always say, hey, let's go on a cruise. I'm pretty sure I talked about it on the podcast now that I'm saying it out loud.
Probably in quarantine.
Yeah, so I'm not with the cruises, and my mentality was just, if something pops off on the boat, I'm stuck there. Which is very much true. Like, you can't just get up and leave. If something pops off in Chicago, you can book a flight home and be out of there. You can rent a car. Exactly. But I was never feeling the boat. Then COVID happened, and I was like, you see? What did I tell y'all? All those people got quarantined on their cruise ships for months, and they all got COVID. So I was right. But now, I figured COVID already happened. So what else could possibly happen on this boat?
Right.
Besides pirates, which I'm going on a Caribbean cruise, and there's not really pirates in the Caribbean, and more so like Mediterranean cruises and like in Asia, you might run into pirates. But anyways, I'm going on a cruise, so wish me luck. Hopefully the boat doesn't sink.
Oh my gosh. That's just like bad juju. It's going to be fine. Cruises are great.
Okay.
I mean, they're not great, but like they're all right. Some people love them.
Some people really love them.
Like, there are one of my best friends, her family are cruise people. Every single year, her entire family did a huge cruise. She did one for her 16th. She did one for her 18th birthday. They're doing one for New Year's this year. Like, they are cruise
New Year's
people.
on a cruise is probably really fun, though.
I think you would have to have a good group.
Yeah.
Because cruises, I feel, are very... I hate to say this, but like middle America, like white lame.
I think it depends on the cruise. Like, if the vibe is like a family cruise and everyone's going to bed at 10 p.m., that's not the vibe.
No.
But if it's like a party cruise, like I was reading the reviews online, and apparently the cruise I'm going on, it's like very young and everybody just likes to get drunk.
Okay.
So like that's a good vibe.
Good vibes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you'll have fun and it'll be fine.
We'll see. My friends were literally saying, if this goes well, we're going to go on cruises now. Because they've been begging me to go on a cruise. And I've always been like, hell no. Why would I do that?
They're like, if this goes well, there's no excuse anymore.
Yeah. So we'll see.
Oh my God. That's hilarious. Okay. Well, let's get into the show. This week we're talking about... what the timeline is talking about, and that is Clickbait on Netflix.
Clicky.
And this was a very easy watch.
I watched it in one day.
One day, I sat and watched it on Labor Day, and 8 episodes. It was a limited series, told a full story from beginning to end. I liked it. And it had a lot of twists, a lot of turns, a lot of questions. It gave us answers. It kept me engaged. I was like, okay, I'm here. I'm on the ride.
Yeah.
From the very beginning.
I just want to say they did my boy Nick so dirty.
Damn.
Why they had to do him like that?
Right?
Like, oh my gosh. So if you guys are not familiar with the show, it is about a man named Nick Brewer, and every episode it centers on somebody else within his family. And the main plot of the show is that he gets kidnapped. His kidnappers make a video saying that he abuses women, he murdered a woman, and when the video reaches 5 million views, he is going to be murdered.
Yeah.
In order to atone for his supposed crimes.
Right.
So it's just crazy. The first episode, you center on his sister. His sister is the main character. In other episodes, it's the wife, it's the detective, the son, like...
Yeah, I really like
involved.
that about the show. Like, I like that each episode centered on a different part of the story, and it just brought us full circle at the end.
Yes.
Yeah, the premise is crazy because it's taking, like, the toxicity that, like, viral videos have for the person that's in them, and depending on what the subject matter is, like, it could be really detrimental.
Yeah.
Like,
cancel culture as well kind of touches on.
Yeah, and it also goes to show, like, when things go on, like, get spread on the internet, they really spread like wildfire. It's like this one girl who had a following posted about the video, and then all of a sudden it took off from there.
Yeah.
And it spread everywhere, was featured on the news, and it's like, because it was so heavily viewed and talked about and shared, then it just sped up the timeline of what was going to happen to this man, and nobody really thought, like, what's going on here?
Yes.
No one stopped to think, like, is it true? Is it not true? Like, at the end of the day, like, regardless of the crimes that somebody commits, like, they are entitled to due process, and the thought of, like, a vigilante, like, taking control of someone's life and murdering them because they might have done something in the past, it just is extremely toxic. And it just kind of showed, like, from that sense, how, I mean, just toxic. I want a better word, but toxic.
How messed up the world is and how we jump to conclusions based on things we don't even know.
Right.
Like, nothing on the internet is real. The internet is not real life. We know this from social media. We know this from, I hate to say this because I'm a journalist, but fake news. And it's just like, you really can't believe anything. But I feel like when it comes to assassinations on someone's character, we're so quick to believe them. We're so quick to be like, they're canceled.
Right.
If somebody says that this person is an abuser, we should just believe it because it's probably true. But I mean, is it really probably true? We don't know, and I don't think we should assume anything. So this show does kind of touch on that, and in a way I do like that. It makes you think a little bit, I just thought that it was sad. It was so sad.
It was really sad.
And, like, in the middle of the show, I was really hating Nick. I was like, wow, he's out here, like, doing the most.
Cheating,
lying, getting with all these women. And then by the end of the show, you're just like, he was just living his life. He was an innocent, nice man.
Victim. Like, he was a total victim. Things were just completely misconstrued, taken out of context. I mean, he was the victim of being catfished, essentially.
Several
like
crimes.
He was, like, from top to bottom, he was the victim on so many levels, and it was just awful.
Horrendous.
I felt bad for every single person on the show. Like, okay, so now that the show is over, we know it was the assistant at his job, the lady that ran the office that he worked in. And we know that it just kind of started as, like, a weird hobby. She logged into, he did have a dating profile. He had set up a dating profile after he found out that his wife was cheating on him.
Yes.
We see that he had some interactions with people, but not anything that materialized into anything more than just a few message exchanges. This woman then says, okay, well, now I'm going to pretend to be you. And she signs into his profile and starts to make additional profiles using his image, pictures that he was taking, that he had on his computer, that she had access to.
And knowledge about his life, too.
Right. Which was just so weird.
Very much sick.
Very sick. So it's like, in one sense, she is the perpetrator of all these crimes. What she has done really has, like, reaped all of these different consequences for so many people. But it's like, how lonely was she? And how sad was her life that this is where she was finding enjoyment from, like, talking to random women online and pretending to be something that she's not.
Yeah. The thing is, the internet is kind of weird. I feel like some people approach everything that happens online
as
like a
not
game,
real.
And, like, it's not real. Like the catfishing, the trolls with the anonymous profiles that say things they would never say in real life. Craziness. And then on the other hand, there are those people that think the internet is real life. They meet someone online, they're saying they love them when they've never met them, when they've never talked to them on the phone. So it's just like, it's weird. It can go either way.
Yeah.
And in some ways, she probably definitely thought it was a game in her mind. She didn't think it was serious. But, you know, we have to remember that there are real people behind these screens.
Yeah. On the other end of who you're speaking to is a real person, and with real feelings and a real history and real triggers and real trauma and real emotions wrapped up into whatever is happening.
I wanted to talk about the reporter episode.
Okay.
Because
girl, I was triggered. Selena, I was triggered too. I was watching it and I was like, this is why I don't fuck with these journalists in the news.
No, don't
and
say
all
that.
This shit. I was like,
first of all, let me say,
I was like, we're going to get into this.
Let me say that is very unrealistic. People don't really be doing that. The most that I've heard somebody do, which is very sick, was like going through somebody's trash to like see if they could find some dirt.
Makes sense.
But I found it interesting how, I mean, I noticed a parallel between how the journalist treated his subjects and the people in the story, and also how people were treating Nick online, and how the lady was also like treating the people she was catfishing. It was all very impersonal, and they were focused on self. They didn't really realize that there was people on the other side.
Yes.
And I have encountered so many journalists like that, that they're writing about somebody who died, and they're just laughing, drinking a coffee, listening to EDM, and it's like, how do you do that? Like, you do not have feelings and a soul. So I found that very interesting, because a lot of reporters are like that. And sometimes that's a part of the job. You know, you do have to distance yourself from
your
these stories and your subjects in order to do it, or else you're going to break down and you're not going to want to work. But on the other hand, it's like you need to have some humanity, and you need to approach things in an ethical manner.
Yes.
Which that episode was just like crazy to me.
He was wild. He went into that man's house,
stole the phone,
broke into it, released the text messages. Like, I thought he was awful. He was in the house taking pictures, recording. Like, it was just a lot. And I was like, this guy knows he has no limits. I was like, no wonder why your cute boyfriend left you. Like, right? You deserve that shit.
He deserved it. I mean, he was just so ruthless, and he didn't care. And I feel like that's what the show really wanted us to look at. Like, we all need to get some humanity. When we see something online, you can't just
jump.
Yeah.
There's actually a TikTok that I saw this week that was like, do we all have to say what we think about everything all the time? Like, can we just shut the fuck up? And that, I feel like, more than anything, is what this show is about. Like, the quickness and, like, the desire to jump to a conclusion and to share your thoughts and to share your feelings on every single thing that we interact with and see is just, it's eating us alive. Like, we really are becoming disconnected from, like, what those things mean.
Yes.
It's like, even when we talk about people that have been abused, it's like that there's a real victim behind that. And like, when we're all talking about this like crime or this assault or something, it's like there's somebody that was the actual victim of the assault who's now having to relive this every time they open their phone, every time they turn on the news. And it's like, how triggering and pervasive does that become for that person or for any other person that's been in the same situation? It's like our necessity to like share and talk about things is almost counteractive to like the feeling of like healing that sometimes conversation should have.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the more connected, quotes, we are, the more disconnected we are.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you're actually right. We're not supposed to be in everybody's business. We're not supposed to be like, who cares if some guy in Kansas like cares what some girl in Miami is doing? Yet they're all commenting on these influencers' pictures, and it's just very sick. So I like that the show really shed light on that and makes you think about it. But what did you think about the wife?
I mean, first of all, I thought it was interesting that the sister hated her.
I'm not surprised the sister hated her. She was stuck up.
You thought so?
She was so stuck up.
I didn't think so.
Really?
I really didn't. I think not everyone is as free as a bird. Like, people are different. And
I didn't like the shoes in the house. I will say that.
Oh, I thought I was like, here we go. Another nasty white girl. Like, that's all I could think. I was like, and then it's like, and then you don't respect the rules of my home. Like, this is my home. I don't care if I'm married to your brother. This is still my home. My money bought it. Like, you should be able to respect it. And it's something so small as shoes in the house. Like, it's general hygiene. When she walked through the house after traipsing through the street and the mud and and she had to mop, I was like, I would hate this sister so badly. Like, she's lucky that the wife was not a bigger bitch to her, because honestly, they didn't reveal. I was hoping that there would have been like a flashback to a moment between them that said, that like justified Pia's like hate for her, because I just didn't understand. You're mad that she's uptight? Like, okay, what does that matter to you?
I think they're just fundamentally different. Fundamentally different, and like little things that probably just added up over the years of Pia doing whatever she wanted to do, and the wife telling her husband, I don't want to deal with this. Yeah. Things like that. That's what I thought, because they were just completely different. The wife was the type of person that she was a very tightly wound person. She cared very much about appearances, and you can tell throughout the whole series she was holding back. Whenever she got news, she was holding back her true feelings and her response. When she finally gets to her breaking points, she lashes out of control. Like, she reacts more than she needs to in the situation because she's just holding so much back. Yeah. So
I felt like for Sophie, I mean, at the end of the day, like I kept saying when I was watching it, I was just like, her whole life mash up. From top to bottom, front to back, like whole life mash up. And like there's no right reaction to that. I think if you're a controlled person, you're going to try to keep everything as close to the vest and as like tightly wound as you can, because she's trying to keep it together for her son. She's trying to keep it together for herself. She's trying to keep it together for the police. She's also learning about all this stuff that she didn't know about her husband. Even like, okay, first she finds out there's these like dating profiles. Then the other woman comes to her. Now, we know that there was a catfish situation. It wasn't really him. But in that moment, nobody knew that. You know, it's like, how are you supposed to react to your husband being murdered and then finding out that he's like this awful philanderer? Like, is there a correct reaction to that? Yeah. Like, are you really supposed to just like break down and cry? I don't know. I just feel like she was doing the best that she could in the given circumstances. And Pia is a fucking psycho.
Yeah, I mean, I liked Sophie by the end.
Oh, I liked her from the beginning. I was team Sophie the whole show.
In the beginning, I was like, I don't know about this girl. But Pia, I liked her in the end kind of as well, but I didn't really like her in the middle, because the first person's perspective you see is Pia's, and you're just like, she's the only one that cares about her brother. Everybody else is kind of like...
Really? You thought that?
She was the one with the most reaction. And that's how I just think that's how I would react. Like, this is a horrible situation. Somebody do something. Instead of the wife, like, okay, we'll see what happens, you know?
Okay, so this is what I thought about Pia. From the beginning, I was like, I don't like this girl. She's unhinged. She's chaotic. She's messy. I was just like, I cannot understand this kind of person. And then I thought she was annoying. And, you know, once I'm annoyed with someone, it's never going to get back on track for me. And then I realized, like, at one point I was like, I would be reacting like how Pia was reacting. Like, if one of us siblings just went missing, I would be freaking out like that. I'd be like, I would be in the police station, like, freaking out. Like, they would have to arrest me, like
screaming.
I would have lost my goddamn mind. So like, I understood her character. I just thought she was bloody annoying.
Yeah, I feel you. I thought it was interesting how whenever the police would tell her, or even the mom at the end, like, don't do this, they would do it. Because in other shows, people would be like, oh, okay, we'll wait for the police. But these people, like, I feel like that was realistic. Because if I know my son is in that house...
Oh, we're busting through.
In there. I don't care what I have on me.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree. Like, and then they're just, like, running. They're just, like, rushing to the chaos. Yeah. Like when Pia drives to Sacramento to confront the brother. I was like, girl, you were about to get got by the crazy best friend.
But she was good.
Yeah, she really thought about it. The coworker was like, really saved her. I felt bad for the kids. I felt bad for Nick's mother.
Oh, the mom. It was the mom for me.
I was just like, ugh. I mean, it was really a tragic story in so many ways. I felt like every single person that we saw was the victim of something. From even the volleyball girl that was having the affair with the best friend. I mean, I was like, I knew there was something wrong. I thought it was him the whole time.
The whole time?
From episode 2, I was like, it's the friend.
No, I didn't think it was him.
I thought it was him the whole time. I was like, there is something wrong with this friend. There's something off. There's something amiss. They're around too many young girls. I was like, it's the friend. It's the friend. From the beginning. So at the end when it came out, like, yes, he did have a relationship with that girl. And then he was, like, awful and released her nudes. Like, I was like, see, I knew he was off.
Yeah.
But I was happy to know that he wouldn't have done this to his best friend and to his like, family, essentially.
Yeah.
Like, they all grew up together. So I appreciated that storyline.
Yeah, I like how they didn't make it the friend either. I like how it was somebody completely unexpected. 2 people unexpected.
Yeah.
You know, because although a show is fun when it's a whodunit story and the person who did it is within, like, the main cast, I do like it when other outside forces are at play, because I feel like that's also realistic.
Yeah.
You know, like, how many times is it really the best friend or the husband? Can't it just be somebody else on the street?
Yeah, it could. And that's really what happened. The kids, okay, at the last episode, when Kai goes after the woman, I really thought we were going to have round 2 of Mayor of Easttown with the child murderer. And I was like, what is happening in Hollywood? I was really ready.
I didn't like that.
I was ready to, like, give a sermon. I was like, oh no. Oh no. We're not doing this to the little young black boy who is the victim.
Wait, who died in Mayor of Easttown again?
Remember, it was the son that ended up killing the girl at the end of Mayor of Easttown.
Oh, yeah. And then the little boy went to jail, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember.
I just was like, if this show ends with Kai in handcuffs, like, I'm gonna be done. Like, I'm really gonna, it's just, I couldn't.
Also, the 2 little sons were so cute.
So
they
cute.
They were adorable.
I love the casting. I thought that was, like, great casting.
Yeah.
Such cute kids. But I was like, oh no. And then that couple, like, I was like, are you really gonna kill a child?
That's what I was thinking. Like, at this point, everybody knows it's y'all, and you're just gonna kill the little boy?
Right, like, you're not getting away with this at this point. Like, if he figured it out, everybody else figured it out. We know the cops have been called. What are you doing, sir? I was like, this guy is wildin'.
Really and truly wildin'. And how did you like how he didn't even surrender at the end? He was like, kill me.
No, that's crazy. I mean, some people just, like, don't, like, they can't face what they've done. Like, sometimes something is, like, so traumatic. Like,
also, he was a psychopath. He was the craziest one of them all. Why did he pull up on Nick with a hammer? That was so unnecessary.
Well, okay, you don't know this man. This man busts up in your house, all bloody, all whatever. He's screaming at your wife and telling her that she's going to go to jail. I'm not surprised he killed him. I don't think it was planned. It wasn't premeditated. It was just like...
But he hit him one good time. One good time should have been enough. He hit him 2 times.
I think it was just a knee-jerk reaction in the moment of, like, oh, shit.
Oh, my God. I don't think Nick deserved to die. Like,
I don't think so either.
He hit him 1 time in the head, and that should have been enough. Like, get the hell out of here.
But I mean, Nick is an idiot. Why did he go to their house? Like, he could have avoided all of this by just going home and calling the cops.
Yeah, but at the same time, he just got kidnapped. He just got knocked around. He's wandering about the place. Like, he has no phone, no nothing. He's probably scared that people are still going to get them. He wants to confront the people that put him in this situation. I feel like men have that mentality. In that moment? I feel like men have that mentality.
How did he even know where she lived?
That was his coworker for years.
How did he know where she lived? Like, really, do you know where your coworkers live?
Some of them.
To wander there in the middle of the night after being kidnapped for a week?
No.
Exactly.
It wasn't for a week, though. He was only kidnapped for, like, 2 days.
Whatever.
Yeah.
In that moment, you go to the nearest Walmart and you're like, help.
Help me.
I was just like, you killed yourself, sir.
A little bit. I just think it's crazy how we demonized Nick the whole show, and then at the end, it's just like, it really wasn't him.
It wasn't him at all. Let's talk about the girlfriends for a second.
Okay.
I cannot believe in 2021 people are still being catfished. Like, catfish is still on TV. People are still out here getting scammed.
People get catfished every day.
I just don't understand that.
People get catfished every day, Adriana, because a lot of people date online.
I've dated online.
No, but like most people date online. Like, they don't really meet people in person anymore.
Everybody has a smartphone.
Yeah, but some people say...
You have to have a smartphone to date online. So it's like, there's literally no excuse. You can Google iChat. You can FaceTime. You can... I don't know. You can see someone's face. Okay.
People be catfishing.
As someone who has dated online, I'm not talking to you for more than 3 days if I haven't seen your face. Like, I'm not exchanging messages with someone. I'm like, let's get on FaceTime. There's no reason. That feature is even built into the apps now. You don't even need to, like, exchange information. I just feel like at this day and age, like, what's the excuse? You want to be catfished.
Before the panorama... I knew people that would date online and they wouldn't FaceTime before going to meet them.
Oh, no.
You were one of the main people that did that. But a lot of my friends, they didn't FaceTime before the dates. They just assumed that people were real. And all of the times they were real. I don't have friends that have been catfished, but I know people, like acquaintances that have been catfished in that manner.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what? I feel like I don't want to say I'm pioneering this, but I just feel like every time I have this conversation with people, they're like, oh, I don't do that. I'm like, how?
Yes.
Why?
They don't FaceTime before they go on the date.
I'm like, and then they're like, oh, yeah, and then it didn't work out. I'm like, no shit, it didn't work out. You didn't know who the person was, and you didn't have a real conversation with them before agreeing to go out with them. Like,
yes.
But I don't understand. Why are you wasting your time? I am like so rooted in reality. I'm not playing games with anybody. Like, give me the real thing or give me nothing at all. Like, I'd rather just be alone.
Yeah.
The girl that, Sarah.
Yeah.
That, the one that, committed suicide. Like, I just felt so, in her episode with her brother, like, I just felt so bad for them. Orphaned. They were all each other had. She was clearly, like, either manic depressive or bipolar or something. And she was just always, like, on the up and down and up and down.
Poor thing. I felt really bad for her, too.
I felt really bad for her. And I just felt like there was a lesson in there that I don't know if everybody got. But it's just, like, regardless of what your mental state is, like, you cannot hinge your happiness on somebody else.
No.
And whether they're real or fake, like, you have to find happiness for yourself within the world that you build for yourself. And that cannot be dependent upon your love life, your family, your friendships. Like, you have to find something within yourself that drives you and motivates you and keeps you going, because you'll get swallowed up in the emotions that you tie to other people. And everyone's human and people are gonna disappoint you. You just cannot hinge your life on that. Like, you deserve better than giving away that power to someone else. And I just felt when he found her, I was sick. Oh, I was devastated.
Yeah.
I was just like, this is too much. That was the saddest
episode. I felt really bad for the brother too. Like, although he was a criminal and he was like almost about to commit murder, he pulled it together at the end.
I know.
He was honestly just a really sensitive guy that like loved his sister, missed his sister. You know, he didn't really have anyone else.
He was really just like pushed to the brink, I think.
Yes, definitely.
Also, like, I thought the fact that he worked for a social media company and was in the department that was like
content moderation.
Yes, yeah. I thought people that have those jobs are known to be like severely depressed, develop anxiety. They have high turnover rates. Like, that job is actually extremely hard to have, and it's very hard for for social media companies to retain people in that job because it's really, really toxic. So
I believe it.
I was not surprised that he was like a little off just because of that.
Yeah, you're seeing crazy shit all day. You're gonna get desensitized, and you're more likely to do things.
Yeah, his episode kind of just, I just felt so bad for him at the end. Like, at the end of it, when he met Pia, and she was like, now my brother's gone, and your sister's never coming back. Like, now I'm without a sibling, just like you are. Like, what did that really accomplish? And I was just like, ugh, I just felt bad for everybody in this show.
Nobody deserved any of that shit except for the man, the old couple.
Yeah,
I don't think that man was right. He seemed a little psychopathic.
I felt like he was a nice old man, and his wife put him in some shit, and then he had to defend her.
He almost killed the little boy. He was with it to kill the boy.
At that point, he lost me, but before that, I felt like he's also a victim here. When he went to go kill the boy, I was like, okay, I'm not with you anymore.
Yeah.
But up until that point, I was like, I understand what's happening.
No, I didn't like him.
He was playing with his trains. All of a sudden, she talking to girls. He was like, what the fuck is this? All of a sudden, this bloody man runs up in his house. Again, no. What the fuck is this? You know?
I mean, I don't know. Also, the brother's friend, he was also psychopathic. He deserved to go to jail.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but everybody else in the show, I just felt really bad for them. Oh, and the detective was hot.
Okay, let's talk about that's what I wanted to talk about next.
He was all kinds of fun.
What else was he in? Because he very, very, very sexy. I was feeling the vibes.
I was feeling him. He had a nice vibe.
He did. I thought it was very realistic that his boss kind of treated him like shit. Just because he was arrogant and he did feel like he was above everybody. And I thought it was interesting that he was like so hinged on the fact that he thought that they didn't like him because he was Muslim.
Oh, yeah.
And it was just like, no, like, you're not a team player.
I mean, it just goes to show you that, I mean, a lot of people assume that it's because of something, you know, I'm not getting promoted because I'm a woman and my boss is misogynistic or whatever. And it's just like, no, maybe you just need to look inside too. Maybe there's something else.
Right. But I liked him a lot. I thought he was very smart. And I thought the way that he was like approaching the whole thing from beginning to end was just, it was different. And he, you know, he was on it.
He did what he had to do. He was a good cop.
Yeah, he did. I did not understand how he was at all remotely interested in Pia to begin with. And then towards the end, I was like, why do you even like this girl? Like, she is a literal psychopath.
Yeah.
I was like, where is the attraction here? Like, I just don't understand this chemistry. Like, it's not even believable. Like, that bang is just not doing it for anybody. Like,
it's a vulnerability savior thing. Like, a lot of cops fall in love with the people they're trying to help. That's like a pretty common pathology.
Captain Save a Ho.
Yes.
Interesting. I thought, at that point, I was like, sir, I want better for you. I really do.
Definitely. His baby mama, like, I didn't know how to feel about her. On one hand, I was like, good for you, girl. But on the other hand, it's like, I don't know, what did he do that you are with the new man and the new man is like holding the kid's hand? I feel like that's hard.
When I saw that scene, I was like, oh, hell no. Like,
right?
Whoever I have kids with, just know you're not leaving me until the kids are grown.
Yeah,
like, I don't care.
Like that.
I'm not having other people raise my kids.
Right?
You're not taking them for the weekend.
No.
There's none of that. They have one home and that's under my roof. Like, I don't know what you got to do, but like, get with it or like, no.
Yeah, like,
no.
I understand shit happens. Sometimes people gotta break up. They gotta get into it. But like, how you gonna have the new man up in your old man face?
Right.
With his son.
No.
That was so disrespectful. I didn't like that.
That was sick. I was like, oh no. Like, oh no.
Yeah.
I did not like that at all either.
Yeah, I felt bad for him. But, you know, in the end, he got his promotion. He solved the case. So that was like a good for him.
Yeah. Yeah, the show was good overall. I think we covered everything.
Yeah, I thought the show was really, really good. So entertaining, so many twists and turns, and the end was actually unexpected.
Yeah, I like that I was just like so shocked.
Me too.
Yeah, 10 out of 10. Good job, Netflix.
Good job, Netflix. Netflix has been doing good lately.
They have been.
Yeah. And they have a couple of movies coming out too.
Yes. Did you see the one with Leo?
Yes.
Oh, when I saw him I was like, wait a second. Are you telling me that Leonardo DiCaprio did a movie for Netflix?
A Netflix movie.
That we are actually being blessed with that in 2021. I was like, wow. I can't wait.
Yeah, Netflix is doing what they have to do.
They really are.
Yeah, I love how we rate the streaming platforms. Like a couple of weeks ago, we were like, Hulu, get it together.
Yeah.
Netflix, you're doing amazing.
You're doing amazing, sweetie.
Okay, time for tea.
You stole my line.
Oh.
I always do that, but that's fine. Yes, it is time for tea, and there's lots going on. I just feel like everything happened last night.
Everything happened last night. Everybody was making announcements.
Right.
So, as you all definitely know by now, Kylie Jenner, our girl Kylie, is pregnant with her second child. Baby daddy is Travis Scott, and I'm not surprised. The fact that people were actually surprised is beyond me. I knew she was pregnant, and you were kind of saying that you didn't think she was.
I had my doubts. I did, but it does. I'm also not surprised by this. I'm actually surprised that she told us. Like, I didn't think we would get pregnant Kylie content. Like, ooh. I have to refollow her now. Like,
You don't follow her?
No, I unfollowed all the Kardashians.
All of them?
Yeah, I don't follow any Kardashians.
You don't follow Kourtney?
No.
Kourtney's fun.
She is fun, and I'm obsessed with her. But like, I like to like go and binge their content. I don't want it to like pop up on my feed. I don't know. I unfollowed all of them a little while ago, but I might go follow Kylie and Kourtney.
Yeah. Even Kim, like, I like her looks and I like to see the kids. I like following them. I don't follow Khloe because her quotes on her Instagram stories are insufferable, but I like the other girls.
Okay. I mean, I feel like Kim's Instagram is insufferable to me. Like,
really?
I like to go and binge it, but again, I like to see her post every day. I'm like, no.
I wouldn't see their posts every day anyway. I see them like every once in a while. But anyways, yeah, Kylie is pregnant. She posted a video that was so cute.
So cute.
To her Instagram. I shed a little tear. I was like, oh, why do I care about this child so much? This is beautiful.
I thought the video was so sweet. I loved how she told
Stormy. Isn't that cute?
I think her and Travis are really cute together.
Right?
Like, I think they are just, like, they have their little family, and they're so cute. And I like that they don't really give us a whole lot. I love, like, not knowing shit about people. Like, I realize, like, I like somebody that's, like, mysterious and, like, behind the veil. Like,
same.
I like someone that doesn't talk too much. It's, like, something I could never be, I think, in some regards. But I just like love it for other people.
I love it for other people. No, I love it too. I love people who, I feel like it's very like old feminine, old like Marilyn Monroe, like mysterious, you know. I like women who are like that.
Me too.
Yeah.
Men too. I feel like men shouldn't talk.
I feel like men shouldn't talk.
A man that talks too much is like not attractive.
This is true.
At all.
Yeah.
I loved her birthday dinner in the backyard with all the lights.
Wasn't that beautiful? Okay, and that was my thing. Kylie always does it up for her birthday. And the fact that we didn't see any of that, I was like, this girl is hiding something.
That scene, I was like, oh my God, I need a birthday party like that. That is beautiful. Like the lights all around and the candles in the trees. I was dying.
It was gorgeous.
I watched that part like 3 times. I was like, rewind. So pretty.
Yeah.
I'm happy for her. I think as long as people don't try to make this like a weird toxic thing, sure.
Yeah, I like it for her as well. And I'm glad that she just like put it out there, because I like the maternity content. Give us, give us
I think now that she's like a little older and we've already seen her have a baby and like raise a child, like who cares?
Exactly. Like we know that she's being it looks like she's being a good mom to Stormy.
Right.
Yeah. So, she's no longer a teen mom.
Right.
Yeah.
So, okay, we're very excited about it. I'm excited to see the belly.
Yeah.
Like I think she's just so like in the scene when she had the belly out and it was in the all black and she was just like standing there. I was like, she's just so beautiful.
Yes.
Like there's something very captivating about her, and the fact that she always just looks so like
effortless,
picturesque.
Yeah.
I was like, I kind of am obsessed.
Right? It's hard not to be obsessed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In a weird way.
I like Kylie. I
like Kylie too.
Yeah.
Same. Also, more pregnancy news. Cardi B gave birth to her second child over the weekend. Baby.
I don't think she revealed the name.
She hasn't said the name. I haven't seen the name anywhere, but it's a boy. And, congrats to her. Another safe pregnancy.
Yes.
Can't wait to see. If it's I can't wait to see what it looks like.
Right? Because Culture is also an adorable little baby.
So cute.
Yeah.
So I'm happy for her.
Congratulations to them.
And
then
the last of the pregnancy news, Morgan Stewart, our favorite E! Correspondent, has revealed that she's pregnant with her second child.
Already.
Morgan, what's up, girl?
She's popping him out.
Her first baby is like literally 6 months old or less than that.
Yeah.
And she's pregnant again, and I'm very excited for her. She was very cute pregnant.
Yeah, that was fun and fresh.
Yeah. And congrats to the lovely couple.
Yes, congrats to all of the beautiful couples. We love this for them.
Yeah.
Lots of good news.
Yes.
And then in other news, I guess this is kind of pregnancy, but not really, just like Drake's album cover, the pregnant ladies. But Certified Lover Boy officially surpassed Donda in streams in 3 days. So
first day numbers for Donda were 94.5 million, and the second day was 102.1 million. Certified Lover Boy was first day 153.4 million. Second day was 89.9 million. So, Donda went up the second day. Certified Lover Boy went down. I still haven't listened to Donda, and I really haven't given like a second listen to Certified Lover Boy. Like obviously the jams I've listened to on repeat, but
Too Sexy for This.
Oh my god,
Too Sexy for This.
Guys, go to the strip club and wait for that to come on. Just
yeah.
Let me tell you something. On Saturday when that dropped and me and my friends were in the strip club, it was a fucking movie.
It was a movie.
Like, that song was literally made for the strip club. Like, it sounded so good. Everybody was feeling them. It was a vibe.
And it's funny because they started playing the album right away. Like, right away.
Like, no one's waiting.
Yeah.
Thank God. Because I hate when a new album drops and you go out that same weekend and they're not playing.
Yeah, they're not playing.
It's like, we're all listening to this one song. Why aren't you playing it, Mr. DJ?
Exactly.
Yeah, I heard the songs a couple times this weekend and I was excited about that.
Yeah, I heard it too. It was fun.
I really want to like get into both of them. I heard like Donda has some like amazing songs, so I'm like excited to get into it. On first listen, like, I don't love Certified Lover Boy. It's like not my favorite Drake vibe. Like, it has its jams. It has its moments. Like, Too Sexy, Girls Liking Girls, or Girls Love Girls, or whatever that song is.
There's another song. It's called...
I do like Champagne Paradise, or whatever it's called. In Too Deep.
That
Yes.
song is really good too.
Like, it has its moments, but overall, it's just like too, I don't know, the beats are just like not catchy enough. They don't have enough like bop to it.
Yeah.
I like when Drake is boppy.
You like it when he's poppy.
Not even poppy, just like
his poppy music doesn't even skew rap. It skews R&B and pop.
No, I like when he's like rappy, but like just like more upbeat. Like even like very like if you're reading this, it's too late. Like that album was like boppy.
Okay.
You know, but it was very like hip hop. It wasn't like singy.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not getting that from this.
Yeah, I mean, I like the album. I liked it better than, I mean, the songs that I've heard on Certified Lover Boy, I've liked more than Donda. And Donda's a really long album, so I've gotten through like maybe 25% of it, but people really said that it was good, but it wasn't like all of that. It's not like songs that they're adding to their playlist to listen to every day. So yeah.
Interesting. Okay. So in other news, Britney, we think she's going to be free.
She's going to be free.
She's going to be free.
Yeah.
Her father has filed a petition to end the conservatorship. And my initial reaction was, oh, really? Now you want to do that?
He's cleaning up his mess. And Britney's lawyer, her new lawyer, actually came out to say that although he is petitioning to end the conservatorship, they are going to continue investigating and advocating for investigation just into there was like wrongdoing or like negligence.
Yeah, I think that they shouldn't take the foot off their gas with that. I think it's just very convenient that now he wants. I just feel like this would have never happened had it not been for the documentary.
And the fans.
You know, thank you to the fans. Thank you to the documentary. But like, I don't think he really shouldn't get away with this.
Definitely not.
He really shouldn't.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
That's what it is.
Definitely. I mean, I'm so happy that Britney will finally be able to get married, have another child, like do whatever she wants, travel, spend her money as she wishes, buy a Birkin. Like, I just feel like people should have the freedom to do that. I can't imagine not just being able to do what I want. So I'm so happy for her.
I'm just hope like with Britney's freedom will come like high-waisted jeans.
And hey, maybe some music, because she stopped working because she didn't want to be controlled by her father anymore. So maybe we're going to get some more Britney. We're going to get some performances. I love Britney.
I mean, I'm down. I'm down for the Britney revival.
I'm here for it.
I think a lot of the older stars are still out here doing it. J-Lo, Beyonce, like that's her peer group. Christina.
Yeah. Well, Christina,
she's not making new music, but Christina performs a lot of stuff. Like Christina just did like 5 days at the Hollywood Bowl.
Oh, really?
Sold out shows.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, she better.
Right.
Love that.
So yeah.
Have you seen Gaga's stuff in Vegas?
What stuff? What is she doing right now?
I don't know if she has a residency.
She used to.
I think she has.
Right before the pandemic, she had a residency.
Well, maybe she's continuing that residency. But yeah, she's been doing a lot of shows in Vegas lately, and they're just fabulous.
Honestly, I wanted to go to that, and I was going to plan to do that in the fall, but then Corona hit.
Yeah.
Because she does like a small show, like a jazz show.
Oh, yeah.
And then she does like the big show. I wanted to go to both.
Yeah.
And just like have a Gaga weekend. That would be sick. I gotta look into that. If she's back in Vegas, I definitely want to see her.
Yeah, she's been performing. So,
fucking love her.
But hopefully Britney can have another residency, because I really wanted to see her too.
Yeah, I mean, she was there for forever.
Yeah, I want to see Britney. I want to see J-Lo. I want to see the queens.
Honestly, I'm trying to go to Usher right now. Like
Usher, baby.
Baby daddy.
And in my last little bit of news, at least, the cast for the new season of Dance with the Stars was just released. Notable people on the show: Kenya Moore, Iman Shumpert. What's her name?
Mel C, Sporty Spice from the Spice Girls.
Yes, I was gonna say Honey Boo Boo, but no, not Honey Boo Boo. JoJo Siwa. Honey Boo Boo was already on Dancing with the Stars, I think.
She was?
I think she was.
Alana?
Yeah, Alana.
Did you see her Teen Vogue?
I did.
I'm so, like, yes, Alana.
I love that.
She no longer wants to be referred to as Honey Boo Boo. She's like,
Alana.
No.
Yeah. Well, when she was on Dancing with the Stars, which I think she was, She was referred to with the other name.
Okay.
I think that happened. I might be dreaming that. But anyways, Jimmy Allen, Christine Chu from Bling Empire.
Can't wait. Okay, so I'm very excited about a lot of these names. Okay, so country singer Jimmy Allen, love him. Can't wait to see that. Obviously, Sporty Spice, my girl is gonna kill it. Christine Chu from Bling Empire. Something tells me she cannot dance, so she'll be in and out.
Yeah.
Olivia Jade, you guys. Let's talk about it.
She's gonna be on Dancing with the Stars. That's the big one.
This is like her big comeback moment after everything that happened with her mom.
How is Dancing with the Stars a comeback?
I think a lot of people use Dancing with the Stars to elevate. It's like something that like people that are kind of has-beens do, and then it's people that are like on the come up do.
Yeah, definitely.
Remember when like Normani did it? Like it was like that was like her elevation.
Not Normani, Zendaya.
They both did it.
Wait, Normani did Dancing with the Stars too?
Yeah, she almost won. She was like second place.
I feel like Zendaya did Dancing with the Stars too. Yeah, I remember that, and we were like, wait, but she's a dancer. Like she was on the Dancing Disney show. And she almost won too.
Right.
Wow, I forgot Zendaya was on Dancing with the Stars because now she's like super big. She's popping right now.
Exactly. The Amanda Klutz is on it. She was a host on The Talk. She's an actual dancer from she was like a dancer.
Okay.
Olympic medalist Suni Lee, the gymnast.
Which one is Suni Lee? Is that a woman or a man?
She's Asian. The little Asian girl, right?
I don't remember her.
She's a gymnast.
Okay.
And Matt James, the bachelor.
Oh, the one that's gay?
No.
Oh.
Matt James is the black one, the first black bachelor.
Oh, him. And he broke up with his girl officially, right?
No, they're still together.
Really? Are they engaged or are they just together?
No, they're just together. Suni Lee, who else? The Miz. Okay, do you know Mike the Miz?
No.
The wrestler, and he started on Real World, like you're too young for this.
No,
this is my era.
Yeah.
But he did like the challenges, The Miz, and then he started to become a professional wrestler, and then he has that reality show with his wife.
Who's his wife?
Some girl.
No, I don't know them.
Oh my gosh. Wow, that's a good look for him. I like that. I feel like he's very much like...
He's trying to go mainstream?
Yeah.
He's trying to be a host?
He's trying to do what The Rock and the other one did.
Yeah.
You know? Like, he's trying to transition. But he started in the Real World. Like, he was on Real World Chicago?
Okay.
One of those seasons.
I see the vibes.
Brian Austin Green?
Yes.
I can't believe he's on it. Like,
wait, which one is he?
Megan Fox's ex-husband.
Her ex-husband?
Yes.
Wait, but was he famous? Like, what did he do?
He's an actor. He was on 90210 back in the day.
Yeah.
Brian Austin Green.
I don't want to see him. I only like Megan.
Right. He's a problem.
Yeah.
This is his, like, I'm trying to clean up my act.
Oh, okay.
I feel like.
After talking shit about my ex.
Exactly.
We love that.
And then Peloton instructor Cody Rigsby.
I don't know who that is either.
Okay, you definitely know who this is. He's the really funny white gay guy that he's gone viral on the internet because he does like all those like funny clips during his Peloton instruction. He's like, girl, he was the one with the brunch video. He's like, so you're just gonna come to brunch and order a water? Like, girl, enjoy the brunch.
Oh, this guy.
You know him.
Yes, I know him.
Enjoy the brunch.
Oh, he's so funny.
Hilarious.
Love him. I feel like Peloton instructor or just like spin instructor in general is a personality and they're fun.
They are.
Yeah.
And Peloton, those people are like famous.
Yeah, they are. But I mean, did you see the people whose Peloton bikes fell over and they got hurt?
Oh yeah, there was like a whole thing.
Yeah, that's side note. But yeah, I really like this cast, and it'll be interesting to see how this elevates or, you know, solidifies them as has-beens.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see how people react to Olivia Jade. I want to know if during how sometimes during the rehearsals they'll interview the people about things they've been through through. I wonder if they're going to ask her about getting canceled.
I think she's going to have to talk about it at some point.
Yeah, right? Like, in the B-roll, they're going to be like, how's your mom?
Right.
And she's going to be like,
I wonder if her mom will,
really hard.
will show up to, like, you know.
Is she out? Like, did she ever go to jail?
She did go to jail. I think she's out, though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah. And then one of the last cast members, the girl that used to be on The Office that was... Did you watch The Office?
A little bit.
Michael's girlfriend that was, like, the boss.
Oh.
You know her?
Yeah.
She's also going to be on it.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the cast. Very interesting cast.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of notable names. I love that Jimmy Allen is doing this. Like, guys, if you listen to country music and you don't listen, or if you want to get into country music, listen to Jimmy Allen. His stuff is really good. I love him. That's the name I'm most excited about for some strange reason.
That's pretty funny. Are you gonna watch it?
I don't know. I don't really like Dancing with the Stars. I think it's corny. No.
Yeah, I think it is a little bit corny as well. The last season I watched was the one with Neve, just because I love Neve from Catfish so much, and he was really good.
He was good.
I think he ended up getting to the end, or that he won. But yeah, I don't know if I'll watch this one. Maybe I'll see some clips on YouTube, see if anything funny comes out of it, and I'll let y'all know.
Yeah. Yeah, for me, it's the music. I hate that, like...
The covers?
It's very... It's giving cruise. It's giving cruise ship.
Cruise.
And that singing of the popular songs, it gives cruise ship for me. And I just, like, I can't get into it.
Oh my gosh. You know what people... that just reminds me of what people were saying about Camila Cabello's Cinderella movie.
Oh, did you watch it?
No, I haven't seen it, but it's a jukebox musical. So they have, like, they sing popular radio songs, but it's Cinderella.
Oh, no.
Yeah, right? Kind of like Mamma Mia, but, like, Mamma Mia is one artist, and then, like, the Cinderella story, they have, like, a bunch of artists.
No wonder that clip she was singing Rhythm Nation. And everybody was like, what's happening here?
And they sing a J-Lo song. They sing Let's Get Loud.
Oh, my God.
Why does everybody love that one song by J-Lo? J-Lo has amazing songs, but somehow, for some reason... America, they just love Let's Get Loud. What is the reason? What is the reason? Somebody explain to me.
Oh my God, I'm dead right now. No. Yeah. I didn't realize that was what that movie looks absolutely atrocious.
You know what's funny? People actually said it wasn't that bad. They just thought it was weird that it was a jukebox musical. And they didn't like how... Like, the writers they adapted, like, popular slang, but, like, slang that was popular maybe 5 years ago. So, like, yas, queen, and, like, stuff like that. Like, yeah.
Anyways, like, I'm not into it at all.
Yeah.
I saw today, though, like, all of her promo stuff, she's gotten rid of the bangs. And I'm like, this is the smartest thing she's ever done for her career.
Wow, she no longer has the bangs? She's had the bangs since, like, the first album.
Honestly, the bangs on her are terrible, especially because they're, like, never really done. They're just, like... there, and like the curly like it's just never styled. She never looks glam enough.
Yeah,
the bangs just like her without the bangs is really elevated, and I'm like, now I can get behind you.
Okay. That's hilarious. I mean, only so many of the girls look good with bangs. Like, I'm telling y'all, maybe like 2 out of 10 girls look good with bangs. Literally. And like, you need a wispy bang. You cannot have a heavy bang. That is like very much 2002.
Yeah, that curtain bang on her is just like not cute. Like, oof.
A heavy bang, no. You can do a wispy bang.
And you know what's even worse? Like, she wears her hair curly and then the bangs are like half straight. And it's like, what's happening? It's giving Dolphin Mall.
Well, she is from Miami.
It's giving Dolphin Mall in 2007. Like, stop. No.
Yeah, definitely.
You're like a real star.
Yeah, I mean, Camila, she's doing her thing. People said that she actually did a good job in the movie, so it'll be interesting to see if she continues acting. I mean, I like her. I want to like her.
I like her too, for the most part. It's just that sometimes I'm just like, you're not elevated enough. Like, I like my stars to be elevated, and she's not elevated enough for me.
Yeah, her music is good, and I feel like with the first album, she served good looks.
She has an amazing marketing, management team, though. Like, her transition out of the group,
Fifth Harmony,
was really, like, she really did what she needed to do.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Very interesting.
Well, guys, that's all we have for you today. Thank you for tuning in for another episode of the TBNT podcast. Go ahead and subscribe to us wherever you are listening. You know all the places, and wherever you are listening, please give us a 5-star review. Tell us something nice.
Only if it's nice.
And if you're watching us on YouTube, feel free to subscribe and to give this video a thumbs up. And we will be back next Saturday with another episode to serve up the tea on the latest TV and pop culture news. Bye, guys.
Bye.